Hi everyone! Cereal had its run. These 7 breakfasts are taking over. Let's go! This one comes from Japan and all it takes is eggs and broth. Break 3 eggs into a bowl, add a pinch of salt and then measure out 2 parts of chicken broth to 1 part of eggs. It's crucial to maintain the right proportions, so it's best to weigh the eggs first. Whisk the mixture until smooth. Next, prepare a steam bath. In a skillet, pour about 2 cm of water. To support our dish, we'll create a ring from aluminum foil. Place a plate on top of the foil ring and pour the egg mixture through a sieve into the plate. Cover the plate with a lid, then cover the skillet with another lid. Cook on low heat for 8 minutes, after that turn off the heat and let it sit for an additional 5 minutes. Once the time is up, transfer the plate to the table. Look at the jiggle. The eggs are perfectly steamed and firm. Drizzle a bit of sesame oil and a little soy sauce on top. This incredibly tender omelette will surely surprise you. Softer than any omelette, silky, warm and done in under 10 minutes. Enjoy! Next recipe. Open the air fryer and toss in a round foil baking cup. Clean smooth throw. The main ingredients here are cottage cheese, 220 grams to be exact, and 4 eggs. Cracked right into the dish as well. Add a drizzle of olive oil, then mix everything right inside the dish, so you don't have to wash another bowl later. Into the air fryer, 180 degrees Celsius, 350 Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. While it bakes, make a little glue. Flour mixed with a splash of water, or cornstarch, both work great. Now, take a tortilla and place a small bowl in the center as a guide that protects the middle. Make several cuts around the edges so it can fold and glue together, creating a tortilla cup to hold the filling. Once it's shaped, you have a nice and sturdy little edible bowl. Now the cottage cheese egg mixture is baked. Add chili flakes, some herbs and a pinch of salt. Give it a mix and spoon the filling into the tortilla cups. This little combo is one of those recipes you make once and then keep coming back to because it's just too convenient. Then place them in the air fryer basket and top each one with grated mozzarella. Generous, please. Air fry one more time, 180 degrees Celsius, 350 Fahrenheit for 5 minutes, just enough to crisp up the tortilla and melt the cheese beautifully. And look at that! Crispy edges, creamy center, melty top. A beautifully appetizing, protein-packed breakfast that tastes way better than it has any right to. A simple recipe, yet the result feels like something you'd happily order at a good restaurant. Pure breakfast happiness. Enjoy! Starting the next breakfast, begin with a loaf of bread. Slice off a nice piece and place it right onto a plate ready for a soaking stage. Next comes the bowl work. Crack an egg, then crack another one. Season with oregano for that warm herby aroma, a pinch of salt to wake everything up, and black pepper for a little gentle heat. Then whisk into a smooth texture and pour it over the bread. While it rests, prep the air fryer basket. Add a sheet of parchment so nothing sticks and the bottom stays clean. Now back to the toast. Flip the slice so both sides drink it in and into the air fryer it goes. time for classic breakfast toppings. A bit of ham for that savory meaty backbone, some cheddar, because its melt gives the whole thing a warm, cozy richness, and several slices of tomato. They brighten everything with a fresh, juicy contrast. Take another piece of bread and punch out 2 circles with a round cutter. Dip this piece into the egg mixture as well and place it right on top. Now sprinkle the whole thing with grated parmesan. That salty kick makes the sandwich really pop. Into the air fryer, 180 degrees Celsius, 350 Fahrenheit for 5 to 6 minutes. And meanwhile, grab another plate. Drop 2 eggs straight onto the bottom, so you can easily pull the shell away by hand. Now take the sandwich out. Those 2 little windows are ready to be filled. And here's a neat hack. A simple plastic bottle. Whenever you need to lift yolks out cleanly, it can gently vacuum them up. Perfect every time. And yes, more hacks like this on our Life Hacks channel, link in the description. And back into the air fryer, 4 to 5 more minutes to set those yolks just right. What we end up with is a warm, golden breakfast stack with a melty center and a seriously satisfying bite. Enjoy! Let's make something soft, cheesy and seriously satisfying, all with a bit of air fryer magic. I start by emptying a whole can of sweet corn into a bowl. No need to measure, the can does it for you. Then from the magic pocket comes an egg, cracked slow and steady, like it knows it's on camera. A handful of shredded goodness goes in next. Yes, mozzarella, the melt master itself. Give it a stir until it turns into a smooth, melty mixture. Now for the setup. Parchment paper on the counter, ring mold on top. I adjust it to the perfect size and spoon in the mix. It holds together like a breakfast pancake, but better. Carefully place the parchment into the air fryer. 180 degrees Celsius, 10 minutes. That's all it takes to turn this into something warm and golden. Once it's out, I transfer it onto a board and gently peel away the parchment. Time to take it up a notch. A smooth layer of cream cheese on top. Spread it all the way to the edges with a spoon. Don't let a single bite go without. Then a few slices of ham, not too thin, and some juicy tomato for freshness. Fold it in half like a soft taco, garnish with a sprig of basil, and that's it. Warm, cheesy, a little sweet from the corn. This one doesn't just beat bacon and eggs, it replaces them. Enjoy! Here's a delightful twist on a breakfast classic that's sure to impress. Begin by boiling 3 eggs for 5 minutes until they are soft-boiled. Then, place the eggs in ice water to cool quickly. If you have a sieve bowl like mine, this process can be a bit easier. Once cooled, peel the eggs into a mixing bowl and mash them with a fork until the yolks are creamy. To these mashed eggs, add a touch of mustard and mayonnaise for richness. Sprinkle in some chili pepper flakes for a bit of heat and season with salt. Mix everything together with a fork until well combined. Next, place a skillet on the stove and lay out slices of bacon side by side. Turn on the heat. Press the bacon with a pot filled with water to keep it flat and cook until crispy on both sides. Once done, you'll have a perfectly crispy piece of bacon composed of several slices. Now take a homemade McMuffin bun and carefully split it horizontally to create a top and bottom. Similar to a burger bun, assemble the sandwich by placing the crispy bacon on the bottom bun, then generously top it with the creamy egg mixture. Now cover it with the top bun, and your sandwich is ready. Enjoy! To start next recipe, grab your silicone baking dish, because we are about to create something special. First, we are taking 200 grams of feta cheese. That's our secret weapon here. Just unwrap it and place the whole block right in the center of the dish. Now, crack 4 eggs around that beautiful block of feta. The cheese will melt into the eggs, creating a luxuriously creamy blend that's restaurant quality right from your kitchen. Let's add some Mediterranean flair. Sprinkle some dried oregano and tomato flakes over the top. A generous drizzle of olive oil will help everything come together perfectly. Pop this into your air fryer at 180 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. While it's cooking, the amazing aroma will fill your kitchen. That's when you know something good is coming. Once it's done, take the dish out and use a fork to mix everything together. Watch as the melted feta creates these beautiful, creamy swirls through the eggs. The consistency is absolutely perfect, not too dry, not too wet. For serving, grab a tortilla and fill it with this heavenly mixture. Roll it up, and there you have it, a baked feta scramble that'll impress anyone at your breakfast table. For the next recipe, start by placing a paper towel on a plate. Next, take a few bacon slices and arrange them side by side on the towel. Cover them with another paper towel and microwave for 3 to 4 minutes to achieve perfectly crispy bacon. The additional paper towel layer helps prevent grease from spreading inside your microwave. Once the bacon is crispy, chop it into small pieces for later use. Now it's time for the cheese. Heat a frying pan, add mozzarella or your choice of cheese such as Parmesan. Fry over medium heat until golden brown. For the cone, simply wrap some foil around the paper cone. While the cheese is still pliable, quickly mold it into a cone shape using the foil template. Place this cheese cone in a glass to maintain its shape as it cools. Next, take a mixing bowl and crack 3 eggs into it. Season with pepper, salt and any spices you like. In my case, it's dried dill. Now whisk the eggs well and pour them into boiling water to cook. This method ensures the eggs are maximally tender and juicy. They cook quickly, in just a couple of minutes. Once the eggs are fully cooked, use a skimmer to carefully remove them from the water and fill your cheese cone with the fluffy, boiled egg mixture. For a final touch, sprinkle the top with your crispy chopped bacon. And there you have it, a breakfast cone with a crispy cheese shell and a soft, savory egg filling. This delightful combination is sure to satisfy everyone at the table. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please share it on your social media.